My lovely Virgos. I was meditating on your sign and I hear a song, Don't Forget About Us. Like somebody is crying over you. And honestly, the way that the energy seems, it's like, don't forget about us. And they have tears in their eyes. But I hope, it's like, not I hope, they hope that somehow there's like telepathy, like you will feel their pain and you will feel sorry for them and you will come back and give this person another chance. I just wanted to take a deep breath because this could be a person that you gave too many chances to. They were so used to you always giving them chances. They always felt like they had room to come back and in and out your life. And it's like, it's like now, if they're watching you on social media, it's like you are so invested, some of you, into your spirituality. You could be putting up memes of like celebrating yourself and self-love. They feel like you're so indulged into taking care of yourself and moving on. They may even feel like you're still angry with them. That's what they feel. They wish that they could at least just be your best friend. They wish that they could have told you different things. They wish that they could have spoke to you differently. They wish that they didn't play the head games and mind games that they played with you. They're in misery. And by the way, misery loves company. They could have been one of those types of people. Like they were just so stuck in darkness. They feel like you're being stone cold with them. Like they never ever seen you be this cold to them. They also may feel like in the beginning, they could have felt like, oh, you're just being a victim. You're just victimizing it. Oh, please, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're not innocent. You yelled at me too. You said things to me too. But now that you're truly not entertaining their energy, they're really starting to feel the consequences of you leaving. All right. They dread it. They really, really dread it. They regret it. They feel like you're even having so much more fun without them. It's like if they can just jump back into your life or jump through the screen, whatever they're watching you do, if they could just watch, like if they could jump back into your life or jump through the screen or if they had a time machine. And if I'm saying all this, and this sounds crazy, by the way, I think that's how irrational this person is when it comes to you. I think Delulu is the Solulu for this person right now. I feel like if they can go into a time machine and go back, they would have tried to play their part differently, just to be a part of your life. That's all. They like just to be a part of your life. They would have did things differently. They just regret it. They regret it. Another thing, a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? They had too many people around them that would take their shit, and that's their problem. And I am going to keep it real like that today, because today is not the day, but it is the day. You know what I'm trying to say? How it ain't the day, but it is the day. Baby, I got time today, but I really ain't got time, but I'm gonna make time. You ever been in that mood? Baby, I'm gonna make time. I ain't got time, but I'll make time. It's one of them type of times. So you could have even wrote to them, I'd rather remove myself. I even see the text messages. I'd rather remove myself than to ever stay along and linger in your energy and make a fool of myself. I've been so depressed with you. Some of you could even went on meds, baby. I had to take medication because of you. I had to go to therapy because of you. Like somebody could have really just did so much, took you for granted. But like I said, and I have to reiterate that part, they have people around them. I want to tell you a story, but I'm not going to go there right now. But I might tell you later if I have time. Now, they have so many people. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my story. They have so many people around them that entertain their nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And this is why they are the way that they are. You're the only person who really has left them or gave up on them or put your foot down, put your foot in a beep. You're the only person who's really have done that or held them accountable. That's the biggest word. You're the only person who has really ever held them accountable. I think you know that as well. You know, this could be even like a person who is very, very disrespectful to their mother and you look at them sideways. There's so many things about this person that is a red flag, but I just feel like there were certain aspects in them that you seen them and felt like they were just so adorable, or they were just so worthy of love. You know, they could have told you their sob stories. Their sob stories could have had you in at one point, and you just felt bad and you just didn't want to leave them and blah, 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 blah. But I feel like there's like a line being drawn, honey. There is a flag being waved, and you're just like, enough. Okay. And they feel sad without you, even if they have other people around them. And I see them having other people around them. It's like, even when they're around other people, that's all they think about is you. But let me tell you another thing. They could have been trying to learn about manifestation, and they may feel like, oh, if I think about Virgo so much, it will vibrate to them, and then they will eventually come back around. So this person is definitely delulu about you. Definitely delulu, baby. And they also feel like if you told them about plans and how you want to be rich and how you want to, they feel like it's all going to blow up in their face. They feel like that's another reason why they're afraid and they really want to hold on to you, because they feel like even since you let them go, you've been working harder, and that scares them. They feel like you've been working harder, you've been more quiet, and one day you are going to blow up in whatever you're doing, whatever you got going on, and it's going to be thrown in their face, and they gonna pass out if that happens. So that's another reason why they really, really want to be around you. Like, another thing that you need to know, like, you trigger this person a lot. You trigger them a lot. Some of you were very, very intelligent, and this person, they ain't got intelligence at all. They're very ignorant is what the word is. Very, very ignorant. And they left a bad stain on your heart, and you're cleaning it up. However, you trigger this person because you are way too intelligent. Even the words that you use. Some of you use words that they were like, well, what does that mean? But they will still listen to you and act like they know, to act like they were on your level in order to keep you around. But it wasn't nothing don't go so. That means that's not how they feel. They feel like they could have even felt like, oh, they could have even like been talking about you behind your back, like, oh, Virgo thinks that they're all that. Virgo thinks that, oh, because they got an education or because they went to school and I didn't, that they think that they're all that, but they're no better than me. Oh, baby, help me, God, help me. They done tried you. They even, and this is all coming out intuitively, honey. Okay, so this is somebody's story. They even try to take up all the room in your life and all your time and all your energy so that you wouldn't even have time to do things for you or other people. Even if, like, your kids, they may have felt like you're so in love with your kids, or you always speak so highly about your kids, and who was you with? Who were you with, Virgo? Who were you with? Tell me the truth. Who are they? They felt like even your kids, like the love that you give to your kids, and you're always about your kids, and it's a part of them were jealous of the relationship that you had with your children. Virgo, this person may try to ask you out for lunch. If you are a seafood lover, and boom, I got you. If you're a seafood lover, this person to say, oh, do you want to go out to a seafood restaurant for me? It's going to be all on me. This person is going to try to find a way to lure you back in. Oh, let's do lunch one day. Are you going to be free on Tuesday? If you're free, you could bring the kids. If you don't have no babysitter, you could bring your kids. Baby, you going side eye. You may even text back side eye. That's who this person is. You don't like them. Because I see you going off to someone else. I see you going off and telling a friend or texting a friend. As soon as this person tries to reach out to you, you're going to say, can you believe that, such and such try to call me? Can you believe that they went all this time without speaking to me? They've been so rude to me. They've been so disrespectful to me. They try to put me down and try to blah, blah, blah. Now they want to come back around talking about, oh, do you want to go out to the seafood spot? I think you would love it. So that's what I see for you. Some of you have big star seed energy as well. Some of you are big stars. Like, even if you're not a star yet, like, you're meant to be a star. And that's another thing too. It's like you could have possibly got attention. Some of you could be in the limelight. Because some of you, I just seen a vision of some of you signing an autograph. So you could possibly be in the limelight. You don't have to be, okay? Like, you definitely don't have to be. It's just a vision that I seen, like you signing autographs. You know, some of you could have did a book signing. You know, if you have a book, you did a book signing. You did some level of signing somehow, some way. And some of you could have even been suffering from PTSD because you had a parent who had Alzheimer's that passed over, or you had a death in your family. You had a significant death in your family that really, really had you down and in depression, in a dark place. And this person could have been stressing you out and you probably had to push them away. Like, I can't right now. I just can't. I can't. Ooh, I can't. This person needs so much attention. They need so much attention, but for some reason, your attention. I don't know why is it so important for them to have your attention. And they were so rude to you. Some of you have a neighbor who has the biggest crush on you. You have a neighbor, like if you have a neighbor, someone in your neighborhood who always says like good morning to you or hi to you, like they daydream about you. They feel like you are just the perfect woman or the perfect man. They find you to be so perfect. But anyway, you're going to see lots of synchronicities. That's the spiritual shift that you're going through. You're going to start to see lots of synchronicities. Some of you are like, loved ones, I've been seeing synchronicities. And it also says your throat chakra is going to be cleared. So you're going to notice like you speaking up for yourself a lot, or a lot of emotions. I feel like you suppressed a lot of emotions. I feel like a lot of things that you never even knew bothered you. A lot of things that you never even knew hurt you, because you could be a Virgo that you might get irritated and you might have issues with anger. So you try your best not to be angry. You try to find ways to not think about it, or to, you know, put your energy towards something else. Because if you would really tell some people how you really felt, honey, they would not come back for them words. So you could be a place where you try to control your tongue and you can't anymore. Like you've had so much pain sitting in your heart that like people just doing craziness and you're just going to start speaking up about it. Like, this is not right. Like this ain't it. Even if you have like family drama and your family been going back and forth for so long, and you're going to really tell your family like, yo, this is crazy. This is nonsense. You're going to be really speaking up, Virgo. Do not be afraid of your voice when this happens. You've been seeing things. You just haven't been saying anything. You haven't been calling people out the way you used to. And now you're ready to let it all loose, baby. Come on with it. You're going through a huge full system upgrade. All right. Like you're recalling your power. You're not allowing lower energies or people who are in a state of defeat, of lostness, of brokenness and stuckness to make you stuck. Baby, you said the devil is a liar. Devil don't lie to you. Baby, they don't lie to you. So you're going to be really trying to ground yourself. Some of you are really big on music. I don't know, like some of you can be music producers. You don't have to be, but you can just be really connected to music. Some of you can be dancers, and that's why your body flows with music. You may use dancing as a way to escape, or some of you with headphones. Especially if you have to take the bus. Some of you may put on headphones and you love music. Music takes you to another place. You can drown out all your sorrows and your worries when you have headphones in. Who's coming your way? Let's see love. Is there any new love? I hear abstinence makes the heart grow fonder, because you're pulling yourself away from people. That's why they miss you so much. They're seeing the impact of what it feels like to not have your energy in their life, and their life is falling to shit. You may even have a side joke with people and stuff like that, and without you. Another thing too, some of you could have even left the job, and you may have somebody call and tell you like, damn, since you left the job, it's not the same without you. Like, I miss our relationship. You really kept me going. I see why you left the company, and I know you're doing what you have to do for you, but they may even miss your energy at the job. Like, it hasn't been the same since you left. That's how powerful you are, Virgo. Don't you ever forget that. Let nobody take that away from you, because this world will try you. They're going to try you. Some of you too, if you did start a new job, they have you on a, what's that? Like probation, to see if you can handle it. Somebody's going to put you on probation to see if you can handle it. They may feel like you can't. I don't know. Aw. You know, Virgo, have you had a life? Okay? Where people have always underestimated you, have lovers underestimated you, has friends underestimated you, has companies underestimated you, has your own family underestimated you? Is that what it is? Because God loves to use people like you. God loves to use people like you. He really does, because he likes to show the world who he is through people. and the miracles that he has, and how he can bless people and take them from nothing to something. He loves people like you. So if you are the chosen one, if you identify yourself as the chosen one, that's why. People would have never expected that it would have been you. People could have really took you for granted. People never expected you to have the intelligence. You could have been with men that thought that they can get over on you, thought that they can treat you anyway, and that you would never stick up for yourself, and they were shocked when you did. Or you could have been in rooms in a company and being at meetings, and you could have just been there, as an employee, but when you speak up, you sound like the boss. You know what I'm trying to say? You had one of those where people like taken away by your voice. Your voice is very powerful. And if you had a parent, this is why your parent would try to shut you down. This is why your parent wouldn't want you to talk or say nothing. And you had a powerful voice that would even trigger your own parent. So come up out of this, Virgo. Don't let nobody take your light. Okay, let me keep going. Yeah, you had a runner, somebody who tried to ghost you, give you mixed signals. Somebody who had anger issues. You were with somebody who had anger issues, and you could have been with a Pisces. Somebody who had anger issues. Somebody who could have been very, very dishonest, or somebody who struggles to trust people because they could have been surrounded by a lot of dishonest people. They could be confused about you. You could be confused about them, but they only have eyes for you. Even if it ended, they only still have eyes for you. It's important for you to know that. They just don't trust. They do not trust. And they are spying on you. Just know that. They just struggle with trust. You could have cut this person off. You got tired. I hear the silent treatment is killing them. So if you've been silent, it's killing them. And they could be searching for people like you. I don't know if it's going to work. And then you have somebody else who has a huge heart and who's going to be like lusting after you. Somebody who's going to daydream about you. So you have two people. You have an ex and a soulmate that is going to be lustful after you. They're going to love your open heart. They're going to feel like you have other options. They're going to feel like you have other options because you're so beautiful. They can also feel like you're distracted, like you could be weighed down by work. They just really feel like if you meet somebody new, they're just going to be under the assumption that you have other people. And this is why you don't text back as fast. This is why you don't reach back out to them. They're like, baby, you too fine. I already know you probably have someone. But nonetheless, they're going to confess and tell you that they really, really want to be with you. They can't stop thinking about you. And if you did hang out with this person or go out on a date with them one time for like a drink, they're gonna need clarity, because they sometimes like, I don't know if I'm making this up, if I'm being paranoid. I want to know the truth. So they're gonna reach out to you. You have a new lover that at first they could be so shy and so reserved about you. They could be jumping to conclusions about you because of how you look. And then you have someone else that just feels very, very left out in the cold by you. Somebody who is very prideful. Somebody who's like bitter. They're enraged, like watching you walk away because you release them. And even though they're angry, they're just hoping that you will come back. Be careful of people stealing your ideas. So be careful of who you tell. They can find out a lot about you. You are so much more than what they try to make you out to be. How about that? We can start right there. So yeah, you have two people. Spirit says, be honest with yourself. What do you really want? Oh, I got you. Be honest with yourself. What do you really, really want? What is your heart telling you to focus on? Because are you afraid that you can't get it? Are you afraid that that type of man don't exist? Are you afraid that that type of woman doesn't exist? Are you afraid like, well, stuff like this don't happen for me? So you could just be settling and you're afraid to truly go after what you want? Is there something that you really have in your heart? I feel like it's in the middle of your heart and you really, really want, but you just don't know if it exists or if it can happen for you. Whatever that is, whatever came to mind when I said that, boom, stick to that right there and do not leave it, because that's what Spirit is trying to like give you. And this is why like a lot of your relationships are not working out right now. That's why when you put out your application to certain places, you're not getting the call back, because the truth is you there's something you want and you're just afraid. You're afraid it doesn't exist. You're afraid you won't get it. You're afraid that, you know, you may feel like there's too much competition. There's something that you want that you're just afraid. All right. Whatever that is for you, Spirit will tell you when you come to this video. Let me, what else is there for you? Did I do this? Yeah, you're graduating. You are graduating. You're overcoming your cycle of keeping your heart off and just being defensive towards everybody. You're growing out of this. You're going to be standing in your power. Spirit says your wishes are their command. Like, be bold enough, like pray big and stand and wait. If you are strong enough to do that, your 2024 year is going to blow your mind. Like, work on your faith. Sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that you truly, truly want? Write it down and just put it in a drawer. Keep it in one of your pillow cushion or something. Keep it in your heart. Put it on the floor. No, don't put it on the floor. By the way, one last thing, because this just came out as well. Virgo, if you're dating somebody new and you guys are taking your time, this person, yes, they do know that they want you, but they want to go slow and they do not want the world to know yet, because they're afraid. Like, every time they tell someone that they found somebody, either A, their boys be trying to hit on the person, or B, they're like, other people get into their business and the relationships falls apart. So if this person is just taking their time and just being a little weird, it's like they're trying to protect you too. They're really, really trying to protect you too. And if you're in a relationship, really, really quickly, if you're in a relationship, you guys are going to be connecting more deeper. I'm telling you, you guys are really going to have a deep connection. They just don't want nobody else in your business. Sometimes they wonder if you're cheating. If they cheated on you in the past, when you guys are not together, they are under the assumption that you're cheating on somebody else. Another thing too, if you're in your phone a lot, they feel like when you're in your phone and you're scrolling, that deep down inside, you could be speaking to your ex or someone. So if you're in a relationship, they can feel like you're pretending and that you got more going on than what you're leading them to know. So if you're in a relationship, they think that you're hiding something, that you're cheating, and they could be in pain about their finances. They wish that they can give you more. They wonder if that's why you're doing what you're doing, because you feel like some of you could have argued with this person. If this is your boyfriend or girlfriend, you could have called them broke and dumb. If you called this person broke and you guys had a falling out because of it, they feel like if you've been a little bit distant, or if you've been acting mysterious or acting like happy and they don't know where this happiness is coming from, they feel like it's coming from somebody else. They feel like you got them in their head like, damn, I'm too broke. Maybe you're speaking to somebody that has more money. So be careful with your words with this person, because they're in pain about it. They feel like they don't make enough to support you or give you the life that you deserve. They know you're deserving. They could have even cried about this at night, and prayed to God for a miracle, because they really want to keep you in their life, and they're afraid like to lose you for a money man or a money woman or somebody who can provide you with a better lifestyle. They look at themselves low compared to you, or if you cuss them out a lot, they feel low. They feel low and down on themselves if they're in a relationship and you make them feel like they don't have enough or they don't bring enough. Or if you compare like, well, my ex was able to do it, why can't you? Damn. You could be in a place where you're overcoming, like comparing yourself to others. You're going to feel very, very creative. Some of you may overwork yourself, and take a vacation. You're going to be recovering financially in this season or this week. You have a lot of financial balance and you're overcoming comparing yourself to others or other people's lifestyle. That's the only reason why I think that Instagram can be sad for people, because you can look on Instagram and think that people are living better than you. It can make you not appreciate how far you have come. It can make you overlook your own work or your own abilities, because you're looking at somebody else and measuring yourself up to somebody else, and you don't really know what kind of level of support they have versus you. So just be careful of that, because they say comparison is the thief of joy, and it is. So when you notice yourself like starting to tune into other people's world too much, pull yourself back in. Like, tell yourself like, damn, I'm comparing myself again. I'm watching other people's lives. I'm starting to compare myself and be ungrateful for all I have, you know. Like, pull yourself away so that you can like limit your time with social media so that you can enjoy everything that God has given to you, you know. I'm going on to the extended. I'm gonna do a full spread on the old person and the new person. I'll give you messages about your family, and I can do a small spread too. I can do an outcome for your relationship. So I have 3 people. I got 3 people on here. I can do a spread for each. I can give you an outcome for each, and I can give you also what's going on, like how does your family see you, your kids, your friends. I can do it all in the extended. If you are interested in the extended, it will be in the description box. You can just click on it. I send you love and light.